Alright guys, welcome to a new live. Hey Anastasia. Hey Mirceli. I don't know if I spelled your name right. How is everyone? Just chilling. Hey baby cupcakes. I've been very good, thank you. Wait. Let's just wait for people to join. Hey Cinnamon. I had a guy tell me he loves me more than anything, but then found out he has a girlfriend. He blocked me. If he's not the guy that you want, why would you even care? Why would you give a shit? It doesn't even matter. Did you want that guy? You shouldn't even care if he blocked you. Like, he's not the one you want, is him? My SP said his heart belongs to his ex. We have no contact now. What should I do? It doesn't matter what your specific person said. What matters is, were you thinking, user 7181, were you thinking that your ex, first of all, if you are trying to manifest him back, stop calling him your ex. Were you thinking that his heart would belong to someone else? Did you believe that you were not good enough for him? Please answer. Hey, Goddess Claudia. I'm fine, thank you. Happy holidays, Candy. How are you, girl? I'm here now, Claudia. Hey, Roxy. He said that he is currently in a hole and still has to come to terms with his past. So, let me ask you, user, what's the story that you hold about him? Do you truly believe he's yours and only yours? Because if you do, what he says that really matter. Look, user, you're creating your reality every second. So, having a boyfriend that is still in the past means that you don't believe you're too good to be chosen. You don't believe that you could be good enough for him. You still believe that they do have a past outside of you. If you want to manifest him back, please stop saying that he's in a hole and he has to heal his past. Simply assume that he's the only one that he loves you. Okay? Yes, I believe that because I never had a boyfriend. And what does this have to do? If you never had a boyfriend, it doesn't really matter. Look, first get stable in knowing that you are the only operant power of your reality. And understand that you are creating your reality every second. So, when you do realize that you do create your reality every second, then you would be more mindful about what scenario you are going to choose to say about yourself. So you are going to choose whether you do want to play in the scenario that says, I'm not chosen, I'm not good enough, or do you want to play in the scenario that says, I'm more than enough? You understand, user? How can I make the SP think highly of me? He told one of his friends, the 3P is smart and funny and I'm toxic. Juliana, is never about the SP. Before you even think about your SP thinking highly of you, you should start thinking highly of yourself. Do you believe you're toxic? What do you believe? Tell me. Hey, Crystal. Do we instantly see the shift in our reality once we decide? We got the proof. Do we instantly see the shift in our reality once we decide? Yes, you do. You do instantly see the shift. But you never search for the proof. Don't worry, the proof will find you. Hey, Michael. Glad to see you here. So no contact is better now, right? We'll focus on myself. No contact is also a circumstance you create in order to relax and be able to sit within yourself and focus on yourself, because most of the times if we are in contact with our specific person, then you tend to focus too much on the version that you don't want of them. So it's best that you take a break, and in order for you to focus on yourself of being the version of you that it's of course is more than enough, is the price, and every guy would like to be with you, every guy would choose you, every guy would move mountains for you, would kill for you, and not focus on the version of him that rejects you. So what you do is you do keep the manifestation of no contact as an opportunity to help yourself focus on what it is that you want from the relationship. I got 3P away since the last live. SP asked me to go on a vacation today. Perfect. Miss Niffles, I'm going to pin your comment because this is a success story. Congratulations. So is Miss Niffles, it's able to do it. So are you. It takes time. What? What takes time? Nothing takes time. Everything is instant. Otherwise, how could you create your reality? What process did you use to manifest? Wait, I'll get your comments. Wait. What process did you get to manifest the big things in your life? First of all, I stopped viewing them as big. You understand? And I actually didn't do anything. I didn't think negatively, or I didn't think against my desire. So before I knew about conscious manifestation, I was usually in the detaching mode of if it's meant to be, it's going to be meant to be. So I didn't put any pressure. And because by default we are meant to have our desires, of course it was meant to be, because our desire is a promise, is a prophecy of what you are going to experience next. So that's how I got my big desires. But now that I do know about conscious manifesting, I am simply knowing that there is no such thing as big manifestation or small manifestation. It's all about me experiencing what I desire to experience. I know I've asked before, but could you talk about manifesting money and release the resistance to it? Crystal, money does not have free will as anything in your reality, so why would you have resistance to a thing? So it's I would tend to believe you guys when you tend to give free will to your specific person, because they are in your mind, there are people in they do have free will by conditioning. But now that you know about conscious manifesting, why would you even give free will to money? So I would understand you tending to give free will to people, but why would you give free will to money? So money is energy. So money is also a manifestation of yours. So what you do is you understand that you are money because money is your creation. Money is your financial situation. It's a situation in itself. It's an experience in itself. And the same way you manifest a specific person, it's the same way you manifest money. It's nothing different. It's the same way you manifest drinking coffee in the morning. So you manifest money by understanding that you are money and the energy of money obey you. And you command them to come. And you command the experience to come. I want this experience. I want this sum of money. And you don't limit yourself by thinking that this sum of money is an impossible sum of money. Because to God, nothing is impossible. Wait, I'll be right back. Wait. I'm back to dating my SP, but she's kind of hot and cold. How do I overcome this? By understanding, Isabel, that hot and cold is just a projection. And understanding that this projection comes from within you. So hot and cold doesn't really even matter when you understand that, hey, it's just an experience. It shall fade away. I will continue persisting in my assumption that she wants me and she loves me, regardless of how things might seem to look right now. And I understand that I'm getting the experience of hot and cold behavior because at one point in time I was hot and cold in my decision. One time I was deciding, hey Elena, thank you. One time I was deciding that I was with her and she loved me, and the other time I was wavering. And I was deciding that she doesn't love me. She will never choose me. Hey Choo Choo. Hey manifestation location. I think I'm smart and funny. I don't think I'm toxic at all. In fact, I believe I'm better than 3P. Then if you do have these assumptions, the circumstance shouldn't even matter. Thank you for the gift. Mosh Nikolai, thank you. So this circumstance shouldn't even matter. Lolly. Why would you get stuck in this circumstance if you do believe you are better than the 3P? And first of all, stop comparing yourself. There is no 3P. You understand? There is no 3P, honestly. Thank you, Elena, for the gifts. You're so sweet. The problem is that men always come back when it's too late. This is an assumption user. I don't think it's in your favor. But with him, I don't really want him to get in touch too late. So look, these are assumptions. You still don't assume that he has free will in your reality. He doesn't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be God of your reality if he had. And to be honest, like, if he does have free will and he gets to decide, like, it's like you don't have free will in his reality? What the fuck? He's the God of your reality? No, fuck that. So you understand, user? Go back to the fundamental. Guys, please go back to the fundamentals. Everyone, go back to the fundamentals. Do you know what the fundamentals are? Could anyone tell me what the fundamentals are? My SP texted me on Saturday to tell me if I want to go out for dinner on Sunday. It was fun. Perfect, Zilla. I know you had a lot of fun, and this is just the beginning. If it's not your end, it's just a bridge. Hey, Mrs. Fox. It's a little elf. Is it bad if I think about him sometimes? If so, what can I do to think about him less? It's not about you thinking about him more or less. It's about how do you view him when you think of him. Do you view him like the version of him that wouldn't choose you? Or do you view him like the best boyfriend ever, that he would do everything for me? And as much as you can, you would as source, you would want to keep your focus in the present moment, knowing that everything is okay and being taken care of. Because when you do tend to focus on the shadow, guess what happens? The shadow grows. So you as source, your duty, your job is to focus on yourself, because you are source. And not on the effect, because he is the effect. He is just a circumstance manifested in your world. Specific people and situations are just circumstances manifested in your world. That's what they are. They are a manifestation of yours. That's what specific people are, manifestations. Nothing more, nothing less. There is hope, even if I got blocked everywhere 2 months ago and we're long distance. Of course, there's hope. But as source, you wouldn't want to hope. You would want to know that you can decide. Because hope tends to sound to me like you're begging for your birthright. A birthright that you had from the first beginning. So why would you hope? I hope this turns out right. No, fuck that. I decide that this turns out perfectly. Hope. I don't like the word hope, and I don't like the word gratitude. Why would I be grateful for something that it's already mine? Something that I already created for me to have, right? Does it make sense for God to be grateful and hopeful? Hope is like you are hoping, you are praying, you are begging for something to come outside and save you. But when you know, no, fuck this, I decide, so I'm the boss of my reality. Why the fuck would I hope? Hope for what? For something that it's already mine to have? You don't hope for coffee when you go order coffee, do you? Do you hope? If you do, I'm sorry. Precio, hey Denise. Hey, can you explain about winning the lottery? Explain what? Winning the lottery is just an experience. Winning the lottery has nothing to do with money. You either want money or do you either want to be the lottery winner? It has nothing to do. So you have to choose. Do you want to win the lottery so that it can save you and you can have a big sum of money? Because when you say you condition your desire. If you do want money, allow it to come from all the sources that you are. Allow it to come. So if you do want to win the lottery, you should start entitling yourself as the lottery winner. How would the lottery winner feel knowing that he's entitled as a lottery winner, jackpot winner? It feels different. You understand? So winning the lottery is easy as manifesting your breath. So you just start deciding that I'm going to win the lottery, and you don't want to make it bigger than yourself. You don't want to make it impossible. Because by default, our assumption about lottery, winning the lottery is that it's very rare that a few people win the lottery. But not for you, you're God, so it's possible, okay? So let's just decide that I'm going to win the lottery. Sometimes manifestation feels too good to be true, because why do you mean I can have everything I want? Yeah, how dare I? How dare I tell you that you can have everything that you want and everyone is at your command, Log? How dare I tell you that you are worthy enough of all your desires? Isn't that Fabiana? How dare you feel so worthy? Why don't you do reverse engineer and see how you manifested the fucker in your life, and then to come and tell me manifestation is too good to be true? Everyone was at your command when you assumed that you're not lovable. Everyone was at your command when you assumed that something bad always has to happen. Everyone was at your command when you assumed that they wouldn't love you and they wouldn't choose you. Weren't they at your command? Of course they were. They were moving under compulsion to fulfill your prophecy that no one will love me. Because your words are a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then you have people coming and telling you, yeah, you're right. Sounds crazy, but it's true. I know. Like hope includes doubt. Wait. Oh, I got my answers. Wait. I answered your lottery question. Don't spam the chat. CJ, how are you doing, my guy? I'm fine, shoes. How are you? How would you explain that everyone is us? They're reflecting us. There's nothing to explain, Claudia. You have to do the inner work and you have to do reverse engineering in order to explain it. At some point you will say, duh, he was just reflecting me. I had a bad thought about myself and there he was reflecting me. Because whatever you observe, so you're behind your eyes, and whatever you observe, where did it come from? It came from within you. Understand? That's how you created people to have certain experiences. Because to be honest, every experience comes through people, right? You go to your job, so you imagined your boss and your co-workers and the building. The building, in order to be built, it had to be built by people, right? So that's how everyone is reflecting you. Because you had a desire, and there you are, now you have people fulfilling your desires. Well, I was happy thinking all these men want me, but SP hasn't shown up. Still with the SP, still judging the circumstance about your specific person, still believing that he has the free will to reject your assumptions about him, but I don't really think you have good assumptions about him, do you? Do you, baby cupcakes? Long time no see, how are you? I did not get on for a while. Milliardaire, not only the assumptions about them, but first of all the assumptions about you, because Everyone around you reflects your assumptions about them. No, they reflect the assumptions about you because you are source first. So first people reflect the assumptions, the image you have about yourself. And from the image you hold about yourself, then you have a certain assumption about people. Because when I say I'm the prize, I won't have the assumption that people don't choose me. So first comes you, second comes you, and third comes you. No, I mean, I don't know. What don't you know, Ardiana? Did you ask a question, Ardiana? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I am God and everyone is you pushed out. These are the fundamentals. The fundamentals are I am God and no one has free will. Yes, everyone is at my command. CJ, what to do when you start getting what you want and you feel like, what the fuck, this is too good to be real? No, choo-choo, you go back into this, I take this for granted. Of course, this is what I deserve because I'm God. Of course, this is me. That's why I don't like gratitude, because gratitude goes hand in hand with I'm so thankful for getting this. Like, it feels kind of ungrateful, like I don't feel worthy of deserving. I don't deserve this. I don't feel worthy. Therefore, that's why I'm grateful, in my opinion. So what you do is that when you say like everything is too good to be true, understand that this thing that you manifested and you getting what you want, first of all, it's your birthright. Second of all, it's you giving yourself what you want. So it's not other people and you being grateful or you being hopeful that this never ends. No, it's you. It's you working through people. It's your word working. People are doing the work of God. So they don't get the bravo, they don't get the congratulations. You do, because when you tend to believe that people gave you the manifestation, you kind of tend to feel like this is too good to be true, I don't feel worthy. And understand that this is just a state, like it's too good to be true. It means you're in a state where you forgot your God. So get back in the state and say, no, fuck that. Of course, I deserve what I received. It's not too good to be true. Of course, it's not too good to be true. This is mine already. So, yes, Chichu, exactly. Do you think that hope actually includes uncertainty? No, hope includes that you are praying to an outer force to give you what you already have by your nature, by default. Let's put our hopes up. No, it's not about hope, it's about deciding. Hope, I would say yes, uncertainty from the level that I don't know if I am God. And I hope that something outside of me is going to decide for me whether I get this or not. How do you change the belief of everything should happening dramatically or is too good and easy to happen? By understanding that you are entitled to an easy bridge of incidents. Hey, Swarua. There is a threat, I just got home. This is a treat. I just got home. I'm happy you like it, Swarua. I liked you in a black jacket in one of your last posts. It was not a black jacket. It was... Wait, Mrs. Fox. Was it a suit? I think it was a suit. Or was it a hoodie? Was I in a video, Mrs. Fox, or was I in a static picture? Regardless, you'll like me either way, so... I had a lady that read cards. Hey, Em, thank you, Em. I had a lady that reads cards tell me the 3P did a spell so that SP and I distance from each other. I can deny that in my reality. Hey, cherished mom! I love you are here. How are you, cherished mom? I can deny that in my reality. Yes, okay. First of all, I want to ask you, Juliana, did you go on purpose to do the reading so that you understand what the 3D is doing. So were you checking for the tarot reading, or did it just pop up on your For You page? What happened? Answer me, and then I'm gonna answer to your question. What's up, my girly? My girly. Wait, I wanna go and tuck in my baby. Wait. You wanna be tucked in? You do? Come on. Come on, baby girl. Come on. It's time for sleepy for you? Yes, it is. Come on. Could you please give Bobby a little space? Where do you want to go? Oh, okay, yes. Wait, guys, I'm coming. She was waiting for me all along to tuck her in. I never even noticed. And so faith is a lot better than hope, and certainty is best, right? Faith means trust. That's what faith means. Faith doesn't mean hope. Faith is trust. So trust and certainty, yes. They're the best. It's like consciously we affirm that we get what we want easily and instantly, but when it starts to happen, we feel the opposite. Because you do affirm, but you haven't changed state. So do you see, Choo-Choo, why we say you first change self and then you start affirming? Because this is like you're using the law for an emergency kit, and you start affirming without you changing self. So you affirm that everything manifests easily and instantly, and when it happens, you're like, what the fuck? This is not true. What the fuck? This is too good to be true. You are still affirming from the victim mindset. When we affirm first of all to select the reality that we want to be in, but we also do it from, we affirm to change self. We affirm to make it normal for us to have what we want. That's why you affirm. You don't affirm to make something happen in the 3D. You affirm to change self, to change source, and the 3D changes and reflects it back as a byproduct of your change. You understand? Choo-choo? I'm joking, trying to acknowledge that winning the lottery is like taking a breath. Oh, fuck. So, work on your assumptions, Elena. Assume it and then cross the bridge of incidents. Perfect. Do you think inability to lose weight could be not feeling good enough or not chosen? No, Mary, it's not about that. It's about, first of all, is the assumption this is not easy. I must do something in order to lose weight. But the inability to lose weight, like, do you want it because you're unsatisfied with your body? Because you do believe that if you do lose weight, your specific person will love you? If you do that, losing weight would be a means to an end. So it's never a means to an end. Start assuming I'm perfect exactly the way I am. Understand? First of all. Second of all, if you do believe like losing weight with just manifestation, it's impossible, work on your limiting beliefs and understand that nothing is impossible for God, for source, for the boss of your reality. And understand that your body, it's also a manifested thing second by second by second. That's why we say manifestation is always instant. Because otherwise you couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. You instantly see every second. So it's a manifestation of a millisecond. It's instant. Yes, got alive while I'm working. Yes, exactly. It's more like normalizing it because of who you are thinking. It's all you. It's like I remember if I manifested my SP to chase me, then it was me and my state, not some force outside. Not even your SP. Yes, Tio. Along those lines, no reason to want apologies. If you do want apology for the experience of your SP apologizing to you, why not? Look, there is no point in wanting anything because you're God. Like, you can wake up without coffee in the morning, but you still want your coffee because it's pleasure. It's not the coffee that is waking you up. It's you giving the experience that, look, many people who don't drink coffee wake up perfectly normal, but I do prefer waking up and having my cup of coffee. It's not that if I don't drink coffee, I'm not gonna wake up, right? So this is what apologies look like. You want an apology for the experience of wanting an apology, of hearing the words. It gives you a kind of feeling. It gives you not fulfillment because you are already fulfilled. It gives you kind of a, what's the fucking word? Contempt. You're contempt. You understand? So you do what you want. It's your fucking world. You want an apology? Get an apology. Don't judge your desires. Hope is still wishing it will happen. Knowing is different. Perfect, Cherish Mom. I will pin your comment. Wait. Can you tell us how would you manifest something you want? First of all, as soon as I get the desire, I only focus on the desire for like 1 minute. Like, I ask myself, what do you want? I want this. Okay. Then I decide it's going to manifest and I go about my way. Like, I understand and I have accepted that my desires are inevitable. My desires are set in stone and they are a prophecy of what I'm going to experience next. So I don't bother myself. And this is how I manifested before I was a manifestation coach. This is how I manifested working at a store I wanted as a security, how do you call it? This, and then I manifested, and I'm telling you about things that seemed impossible. Like, they had at least 20 people involved. I also manifested recently someone coming back from a city only by deciding. Like, I asked myself, what do you want? This. Okay, you're gonna have it. And so many things. So I don't actually do anything for my desires. I simply ask myself, what do you want? This. Okay, it's done. It's going to be manifested. Most of the times I don't even finish asking the question, is manifested. Suit, video, thank you, Mrs. Fox. Wish to manifest not wanting my SP anymore. Why cherry wine? The desire is going to come back regardless. Why not wanting your SP anymore? Look, I think we're overcomplicating the law by thinking that I have to manifest not wanting to manifest my SP. It's just a decision, guys. It's just like you decide what you're going to eat. It's just like you're deciding what you're going to wear. Why do we overcomplicate a process when it comes to specific people? They are not entitled to have authority in our reality, so who gives a fuck? And even if for you folks, those, which is not actually accurate, but let's just go ahead and play the game for the sake of the game. Even for you folks that do tend to believe that your SP has free will and they are people and they have their own minds, which they don't, but for you folks that are new in the law of assumption, because you want your SP, it means that they want you too, right? But for you that do understand that your SP don't have free will, how can they have desires? So their desire is just a expressing their desires. It's like let's just say, for example, let's just say you feel like you're not good enough for the relationship, and then your specific person comes and reflects that back to you. So it will apparently be his desire of not being with you. But it's not his desire, it's just a reflection of you not feeling good enough. Apparently, it seems like they have desires, but they don't have desires, because in your world, you're the only one having desires. And you're the only one manifesting. No one has the authority, no one has the power or ability to manifest in your reality. Everything that they do, everything that they are, is your manifestation. So if you say that my SP is an avoidant, his behavior is a manifestation of yours. They are not anything. They are the stories you tell of them. They are limited by the stories you hold about them. So change the story. And the story you tell about them comes from the story and the image you hold about yourself. Because if you were indeed the prize, and if you were indeed feeling good enough, you wouldn't have invented the story that my SP is an avoidant, which implies that I don't get what I want, which implies that I'm not loved, I'm not chosen, right? If you did have the perfect image of yourself, you wouldn't even have manifested an SP that won't choose you. Do you believe in major physical change, like changing your skin type or the way your breasts look? Yes, of course. Your body is just an avatar. So of course you can. You can manifest everything. What's the point in saying you're God if you cannot manifest major changes? Of course. But you have to free yourself of limitations. Can we manifest looking exceptionally young without getting work? Yes. I'm currently manifesting growing arms without going to the gym. It works. I did some progress. People told me, oh, how long have you been doing gym? Like 6 months? I said, yeah, right. So you can manifest everything, because as long as the desire is there, and look, for those that do want to build their faith in manifestation, I would suggest you would go manifesting, purely manifestation, without taking any action in the 3D. Just allow it to manifest by itself. It's wonderful to see how the 3D bends over to do your will. It's wonderful to see how so many people are involved in your bridge of incidents. It's amazing how powerful you are, and how the 3D literally bends over, spreads its cheeks, and allows you to fuck it, honestly. He texted me 2 hours after giving up on him. He has sent me only one text. I don't want you to misunderstand and believe that you were giving up on him. You were just giving up on waiting for something to happen. That's why he texted you. So can you do reverse engineer and see the process? Catch up the technique, catch up the mechanisms before manifestation? Can you see that when you give up waiting for the text message, he did text message? And don't see it like he sent me only one text. I know this is a breadcrumb, but use it as a feedback for manifestation, reverse engineer. Use it as a feedback to see, I stopped waiting and he sent me a text. So if I want to get married, I should stop waiting to be asked to be married, because actually he is my... Think of your specific people like they are your imaginary friends, because they really are, guys. They are your imaginary manifested friends. Haha, your dogs understand all the languages you speak. Your SP is the fictional character, is like the imaginary friend you were talking when you were small. Cherry wine, assume that I'm aging backwards. I'm aging backwards. Every day I look younger and younger and younger. I'm like Benjamin Franklin. Do you know the movie? Benjamin Franklin? Choose an age and say, I look like that. I look like 15 years old. My body is 15 years old. And I've said that recently on another live. And I said that even scientists, like even in the 3D world, you manifested the scenario where it says the scientists found that the organs regenerate themselves as new every 5 years. So every 5 years, you do have new organs, new baby born organs. My SP just rejected me, haha, and 3D is affecting me. How do I go about it? The haha is good. You can go about it laughing, in irony, understanding how stupid he will look when he'll come back begging for your forgiveness. But I don't want you to allow your 3D to affect you. So, Cherry Lola. Nice username. Cherry Lola. We have two Cheerwine and Cherry Lola. Oh, it's different usernames. Okay. So, was there any thought of your SP rejecting you? Did you ever think he could reject you? So we start analyzing the circumstance. We take a step back and we start observing the circumstance. First of all, the circumstance doesn't say anything about you, your power, or your end outcome. Just because he rejected you now, it doesn't mean it's game over, and it doesn't mean you won't get him to marry you, okay? We understand that, first of all. It's not manifestation ruined, it's not game over, it's just a bridge of incidents, because actually everything is a bridge of incidents. Trust me. I had the worst circumstances lead me to my outcome. I never understood why the circumstance was there. I couldn't even care less, to be honest. And it still led me to my outcome. So if he just rejected you, we start analyzing our thoughts. We start doing reverse engineer and ask ourselves, was I really thinking that he could reject me? Was I really thinking I was the person that could be rejected? Yes. Oh, so he just reflected. Okay, if you didn't believe that about yourself, okay, because creation is already finished, you're going to have all kinds of circumstances. So if you didn't believe that about yourself, don't allow yourself to start believing this. Don't allow the circumstance to tell you that I'm rejected, okay? So that's how you go about it. God will laugh. I sort of feel bad for telling his girlfriend that he was talking to me privately. He was so nice to me. You still believe people are real, baby cupcakes, and you still are a people pleaser. Who the shit gives a fuck? You're in your reality, grow some balls, be a little selfish, and be the boss of your reality. Faith is mean, feel as if that happened. Yes. Hi, I would like to hear your opinion on sats. If you like to do sats, Jega, Shadani, do sats. If you don't like to do sats, don't do them. Sats, as any other manifestation technique, sats is like a visualization before you go to sleep. So if you do enjoy doing it, if you do enjoy replaying the scenario that you chose to experience before you go to bed, do so. Because it makes you feel good, not in order to manifest. Because look, every technique is there in order for you to get used to the feeling of having your desire. So when you do feel that your desire is impossible, only by understanding that if I can experience it in my mind, I can also experience it in my 3D. That's why you do visualization. So I can see it in my mind's eye. That means I can perfectly experience it in my 3D. If it's possible in my mind, it's possible in my 3D. Okay? Yeah, I did go to them, but I won't do that anymore. That was wrong, I know. No, nothing is wrong, Juliana. Nothing is wrong. Honestly, you're God. I just want you to have fun with it and not cause problems in order to be problem solving after that. Yes, we have to stop judging our desires. Want what you want. Perfect. Can we manifest by saying, I know it will happen, or it is happening? You can manifest by knowing it will happen. There's nothing wrong with future tense. You are fucking God. Stop being afraid of your fucking words. Honestly, guys, you are God. Stop being afraid of any fucking useless thing. How the fuck is God afraid of their own words? It will happen. There's nothing wrong. Your whole life you manifested by saying it will happen. You didn't feel like it did happen already, did you? Fuck, stop being afraid it's only you. You want to say it has happened, it will happen. Do whatever. It's your world. Make your own rules. I'm still getting hot and cold behavior because I keep wavering and forgetting on God. So you see how you created. Age difference is why. What age difference? Who gives a fuck about age difference? You're fucking God. Are you fucking kidding me? Age difference? This is nothing. Stop causing problems in your 3D. Stop finding fault with yourself and say it's age different. I'm not worthy because I'm bigger or smaller than him. I've managed to find a lame, stupid excuse to not allow myself have it. Oh, I found it. It's age difference. But when you are in the habit of finding excuses to not allow yourself to have it, guess what will happen? You will still be in the habit of finding excuses. So even if you do take the age difference excuse and you put it to the side and you say, oh, okay, you're going to find another excuse. So don't find excuses. Have it. What if I think I can't get over what he did? Well, fuck the bastard. You can't get over what he did. You're not even going to be involved with the version of him that did you wrong. Imagine, look, guys, when you have a bad history with your specific person and you are tending to remind them as the motherfuckers that they were, first of all, break up with that version. You're not even trying to change that version. Who the fuck cares about that version? Throw it to the trash. You are manifesting a completely new version that has nothing to do. Consider that it's his twin brother. Honestly, it's his twin brother that happens to have the same name. And the twin brother doesn't have, I might have a bad history with that version, with that brother, but I don't have a bad history with this twin brother. Like, he's so sweet. Like, what the fuck? You understand? How do you become more aware that SP has no free will? Do reverse engineer. You'll see they didn't have. What did you get for Santa Claus Day? It's not... What Santa Claus? I don't know why. Why are you guys celebrating Santa Claus? Like, it's not only you. Some other people do celebrate Santa Claus. For me, Santa Claus brings in the gifts 25 of December. What will I get for Santa Claus? I'll decide. I'll see. But for Santa Claus, when was it? For 6 January? I did get my gift like earlier. I did have lovely surprises. I made myself some lovely surprises. Through people, of course. Can someone share a success story? I could really need that. You're the success story lady. But I'm 18 years older, so how to change the story? Who gives a fuck? Older women are better. I say and think every day he loves me. Wait. Sherry wine, I'm gonna argue with you. So what if you're 18 years older? Do you know, Cherry Wine, you're God? And you keep selecting a fucking scenario that doesn't favor you, a fucking scenario. Like, you have all the scenarios in the world and you chose the worst scenario. Why would you do that to yourself? Does that make sense? Knowing you're God, knowing you're the only one in the room and still choosing to not be chosen, when by default you are chosen regardless. But you keep inventing excuses and you say, no, I think I'll go back there. So it's like you have two roads. The one road is on in a limousine and the other road is on your feet, and you have to go through all these dark forest. Ah, wait, some. Why did my live block? Regardless. So it's like you're on a limousine. My live just blocked. Regardless, I'm gonna read the comments from my second phone. So wait, now we're gonna take some time. You're gonna have to learn to be patient. So, I found your comment, cherry wine. First of all, you're God, so why the fuck would you choose not going in a limousine, but choose to go through the forest with dark things? I say and I think every day he loves me, but he keeps following randoms on Insta. I say and think every day that he loves me, but he keeps following randoms on Insta. Do you keep saying, Annie, that he has a life of his own, independent from yours, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants, not regardless, ignoring your commands? How did you know to get to the place where you deeply believed in your power? I didn't. How did you get to the place where you deeply believed in your power? I fucked my life so hard that at one point I understood the hell I created for myself. I try not to look, but then I think he's adding girls anyway. Oh, so you're stalking him, Annie. Say so. So what are you looking for? Bed, fridge, sleep, repeat. CJ training. I manifested my SP recently. No, not only bed, fridge, sleep, repeat. I like my food warm, so I'm not gonna take my food from the fridge and eat it. So you have to say bed, fridge, oven, sleep. No, wait. I have a better one for you. Bed, fridge. Yeah, I'm gonna say a stupid thing, you know that. Oven, shower, sex, shower, sleep, repeat. You must include sex into your life. It's a nice experience. You should try it once in a while. I manifested my SP recently and it was awesome to see how many people collaborated. Without them knowing, they never do. They never care. They collaborate regardless because that's why you manifested them. That's why they're here for. They are more than welcome to bring you your manifestation. It's like that day they all agreed to do certain things that led me to have exactly what I wanted. So you see TOTU. Perfect. Because he's my hologram. And not only him, but everyone, even the people that collaborated, are your holograms. Benjamin Button, yes. And do you believe we can manifest these major physical changes very quickly? Yes. I believe it. Do you believe it? It's not about what I believe. It's about what rules have you set upon yourself. I had an invisible boyfriend as a kid. Well, I'm not saying invisible. I'm saying imaginary. I never said invisible. I said imaginary. Now I pick and choose what you want, of course. What was your favorite manifestation? My favorite manifestation. Oh, I have lots and lots of favorite manifestations. I don't know where to start. But if I had to choose, I don't know if I can choose because it's all me. So My favorite manifestation. Okay. A group of people organized a very beautiful surprise birthday party for me. It was amazing. And I'm saying my favorite manifestation this month because, like, forever, I think they're all the same. All my manifestations are my favorite. Yes, because we were together for a while, then he decided that he didn't want to be with me anymore. You know how I love when you say that they decide. I love it when you guys think that they can get to decide. Your holograms get to decide. It's like your food gets to decide, like your table gets to decide, or like your chair fucking gets to decide. Since when do they get to decide? Get in your power. I don't have any advice for you, Sherry Lola. You must learn the fundamentals. If we want a circumstance to go a certain way instead of another option, we can imagine it. Don't deal with circumstances. Why the fuck would you deal with circumstances? It's like you have the whole bread here and you deal with breadcrumbs. Why would you do that? Why the fuck did my... I'm not gonna close the live. I don't care. My original iPhone screen just blocked. And I cannot unblock it, but I'm not gonna end the live. I'm just gonna assume it's going to unblock itself. Who the fuck cares? Maybe it was some of this fucking puzzle shit. I don't know. So why would you deal with circumstances? Don't deal with circumstances. Simply assume that all the circumstances are leading you to your outcome. That's it. Easy peasy. Freezy cheesy. I started saying he's never going to leave me, and of course it had to happen like that. Of course it has. That's why I say about going through pregnancy and childbirth so many times. I don't know if I can pin your comment from here. I cannot. I'm sorry, I wanted to pin your comment TOTO. Can someone be my administrator and pin TOTO's comment? Just think. That's why I said about going through pregnancy and childbirth so many times. My body's going through intense regeneration and thus aging backwards. And I think that affected me because of my insecurities. No, you had the insecurities in the first place, then he reflected, and then you got in the cycle that he decided. They decide. I'm not God. He is, because he gets to decide. And I'm a nobody. I don't have power. He's the only one that can decide. Can you guys even hear me, or am I talking? So when RSP rejects us, then text us back. Should we play hard to get or jump back in? Ooh, hard to get. What do you want, Swervo? It's not about what you do in the 3D. It's never about what you do in the 3D. What do you want? What's your desire? What you desire is what matters. It doesn't matter what you do in your 3D. Because I cannot turn my screen, I'm gonna smoke like this. What do you want, Swervo? Do you want to take him back in? What do you want? You can do whatever you want. It's your life. It's your decision. It's your manifestation. I talk to my boyfriend that I desire him in love and crazy about me. Done. Easy as that, Claudia. Done. Hi, I'm feel stuck. None of my manifestation happened, even if I always the receive it mindset. Well, if you did have the receive it mindset, you wouldn't wait for your manifestation to come. When you know you're gonna receive, you're not gonna wait for it. Were you waiting for your manifestation? Shashin, I love you. I love you too. What about your intrusive thoughts and OCD that disturb your mind? OCD, first of all, is nothing. Stop bringing stupid excuses. And the intrusive thoughts, they're not intrusive. Like, where could they intrude from? Thoughts are just thoughts. Nothing more than that. Thoughts are just like the air that winds, the breeze of the air. They're not the truth. You choose what thoughts are the truth by selecting and believing in them. Is it true that if I keep affirming it will come even if I'm heartbroken and feel sad? Look, being heartbroken and feeling sad are just emotions. It's just your body reacting to your previous manifestation of being rejected, or I don't know what you manifested. Heartbroken, yeah, for sure. In order to be heartbroken, you manifested rejection. But it has nothing to do with your next step. You understand? So emotions never manifest. They are just the temperature gauge of your body. But if you do identify, if you start identifying as a person that always gets what you want, it's your mindset that manifests, it's not your emotions. But if you do feel heartbroken, this is an interesting feedback to see in what state you have been. Understand? And what I would advise you all is to not involve yourself emotionally as much as you can. I know we are still humans and we do have all sorts of emotions, but Neville Goddard said that you cannot involve yourself, and this is the truth, you cannot involve yourself emotionally when you see a theater play. Like, you understand it's a theater play, you understand it's just a dream. So why would you be involved emotionally? And you're not affirming to make something happen, you're affirming to change yourself. You understand? So yes, you can manifest. What if you can't see the end, only the middle? SP coming back, yet not marriage, not him moving in. So what do you want? Do you want the end or do you want a middle? What do you want? You cannot see the end because you don't feel worthy of the end? Carolyn, answer me. You're welcome, Lainey. Sixths. Yes, Mrs. Fox. I'm thinking more of his clone, not twin brother. Whatever you want. It's your world. Hey CJ, if you had to manifest your SP all over again, what exactly would you not do over again? Oh, this is a very interesting question. First of all, I wouldn't give a shit. Second of all, I would know she's mine. She doesn't have any free will to reject my assumptions. And knowing that she doesn't have the power or ability to say no because I'm the only one in charge. And what I wouldn't do, I wouldn't stalk social media and I wouldn't bother myself with any movement in the 3D because I would know that my decision is the only decision that matters and it's the only decision that will be manifested because my specific person doesn't have the power to decide or manifest in my fucking world. Because I'm the fucking boss. I'm sorry, I had told you that I did the card reader. I didn't get your reply because the app closed. Juliana, yes, I didn't get your answer. You did the card reader? Why would you do that? Why would you check your 3D? Don't you trust your power? Don't you trust the operant power of your reality? Why would you go to a tarot reader to search for what? Movement in the 3D? See if your manifestation is coming? Don't you trust your own power and decide that your manifestation is coming? Even the self that is like the victim mindset that says, I have to search because I don't know if I'm powerful enough. I don't know what they do. I assume they do have an individual life and they do they can leave me, so I'm going to see what's new in my 3D. Who is the age in front of the gun? No one! Fuck age, yeah. Bring the butter! CJ, when you change your age, 3D will reflect that by changing the date of birth? I don't know how it will manifest. You're asking me of your bridge of incidents. I don't know. Everything is possible. How do... I don't know. Start assuming and you'll see in your world how your bridge of incidents will be. But everything is possible. Is it okay if I pretend to talk to my SP on the phone while I manifest him? Act as if, pretend as if. No, but I do want you to have inner conversations. Don't try to lie to yourself. I want you to be honest with yourself. I don't have him, I don't have him. It doesn't mean I won't have him. The year 2024, the year that matched your age. Haha. Stalking is a no-no. No, 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 no. Stalk for what? Like, I want to check on him. I want to see what he's doing. What the fuck you want to see what he's doing? Decide what he's doing. But I have to see. Out of curiosity. What curiosity? Can't you see you're assuming that he has an individual life separate from yours? No, I cannot say that. But I will still stalk to see what he's doing. You decide what he's doing. I don't even know if they exist if we don't focus on them. CJ, constantly work on self-concept and sadly Jay got fired from my job. Wait, fired from... Was that a job you wanted? Because it's the perfect bridge of incidents for your new job. Don't judge your bridge of incidents. First of all, did you have assumptions that they don't like you and they're gonna fire you? And regardless if you did have that assumption, it doesn't matter. It's the perfect bridge of incidents. Could I grow my breasts and change shape if I want to? Yes. I'm manifesting that for my girlfriend. She will have bigger breasts. So yes, you could grow your breasts. He was a ghost. You're amazing. The way you say it all makes sense now. Thank you, Lane. Did you block Wish Fulfilled? She says that she can't enter her life. No, I didn't. Why would I block Wish Fulfilled? No, tell her I didn't block her. Tell her to make a new account. Who the fuck blocked Wish Fulfilled? Why is Wish Fulfilled blocked? We love CJ. I love you too. I have a hard time believing others are holograms. You don't feel like a hologram of mine. Well, I am. You don't feel like a hologram of mine. Well, I am. Yay, we're back! It didn't work. Now it works. Now it works, and I have a good connection. Don't use holograms, use employees. Servants. Mrs. Fox, thank you for the link. Oh, Wish Fulfilled, you're here. Of course she's here. Why would I block Wish Fulfilled? Haha, thanks, this made me feel a little better. I couldn't find it on myself on TikTok. Hey CJ, why can't you find me? Don't you follow me anymore? I'm just kidding. Hey Wish Fulfilled. I told you CJ loves you. Of course I do. You missed the sex part. Yeah, very important topic. Why not? CJ, the waiting is two type. Waiting by knowing it's gonna happen and waiting by overthinking if it's going to happen. Yes, it's of two types. It's not waiting, it's expecting. It's a different thing. Yes, CJ has strong arms thanks to that. I do. So it's okay to wait by knowing that you're gonna get what you want, like preparing yourself to it? Yes. Or should we go our way and forget it? Do what feels best. It's also expecting. Period. I'm the puppet master. Yes. Master of puppets. Hey, you're here. Haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Crystal. What if I can't believe of what I want? What if you start believing? Either you believe that you'll get what you want, either you believe you can get what you want. Why don't you, Sherry Lola, go do reverse engineer and see your God? Why don't you set the fundamentals first? That sounds a good idea. That's a better idea. Go understand your God. And then see if you can understand if you can get it or not. Hi, can I manifest for my boyfriend to don't go so far away for a job without me? It hurts me. Yes, you can. He doesn't get to decide. They never do. She or he? What? In my reality, it's a she. How can I work with you one-to-one? The link is in the description in the bio. I'm currently going through a purge. How do I go about it? Oh, fuck the purge. What purge are you talking about? Why would you purge? Oh, why don't you make your life easier? You don't have to purge. What bullshit nonsense is that? Do you go on a purge when you decide you're not gonna eat French fries anymore? Do you purge on that? Don't purge. No, don't. The purge is a situation manifested in itself. It's the experience of purging. What are you purging? You're changing self. You're changing identity. When you're taking off your blouse, and no, I'm not gonna do a striptease, wish fulfilled. When you're gonna get your blouse off, you don't think about purging. Is changing mindset, changing identities, changing states. Is the same thing. And it's about changing a fucking blouse. It's the same fucking thing. You simply decide, I'm not gonna be the stupid motherfucker that self-sabotage and believes is not worthy of a small little breadcrumb from another human being. I'm more than worthy. I'm more than enough. Of course, I always get what I want. Fuck the old mindset. It doesn't favor me. It doesn't suit me. Why the fuck would I keep thinking against myself? So stop manifesting purging for yourself. Do you believe in the power of a written paper and after burn it? No, I believe in the power I decide I get what I want. Writing a paper and burning on it is just like a placebo. It's useless. Your paper is your manifestation. Your fire that you're gonna burn it is also your manifestation. So why lose time and do useless things when you can simply decide, I'm gonna get it. I don't have to write it on a paper. Did you manifest your whole life by writing it on a paper and burning it? Like, how many papers did you burn? Start assuming your cells are immortal. Yes, Kate Berry. When I want to stalk, I'm convincing myself he's thinking of what to text me. Yeah. I love this chat. Yeah. Manifesting man growing my breasts. Yeah. I'm manifesting she's growing her breasts. Who did you make moderator? I didn't make anyone moderator because I had my blocked. Oh no, my favorite holograms live is stock. Not anymore. You got stock on telling us you're a hologram. So you see, your lives are always the best. Perfect. I'm a hologram in your realities, guys. You are never going to intermingle with the real me, and I'm never going to intermingle with the real you. It's sad, but it's true. I told you about my little example of the houses, how everyone is in its own house, and our houses are closed, shut down, and you cannot see anything. I cannot see what you are It's like we're all neighbors in the same city and we can never go out of our houses. Unstable connection. Who the fucks unstable connection? Fuck that. So I don't have authority and I cannot intermingle with the real you that sits in the house next to me because the house is shut down. It's isolated. We do have our own realities, but every reality is isolated. So when I intermingle with versions of you that I imagined. And you intermingle with versions of people that you imagined. So I'm real in my reality, but I'm not real in your reality. Regardless, don't bother your mind with that. We want to get our imaginary specific potatoes with us. We don't give a fuck how reality is created. So you are my servant too? Of course I'm your servant too, sorry. Of course I'm your servant. Aren't I aiding you in your manifestation process? You want to learn about the law of assumption, and here I am, I'm acting under compulsion to bring you your manifestation. So of course I'm a servant of your desire. The same way you are a servant of my desire of being a manifestation coach. You understand? So you are aiding me into becoming, into being, into professing my career, because without you, Sari, and without all of you, I wouldn't be a manifestation coach if I hadn't had people following me, right? So you wouldn't get the experience, and on your reality, you wouldn't get the experience of having a coach. So I am serving your purpose the same way you are serving my purpose. So I'm your servant in your world, but you are a servant in my world because you are aiding me. You are serving my purpose of being a manifestation coach, and I'm serving your purpose of learning about the law of assumption, therefore leading you to the knowing your God, therefore leading you to have more people serving your purposes on getting your money, getting your job, getting your career, getting your specific person, everyone is a servant in everybody's world. Understand? I hope you understood. Can you talk about getting commitment? With my SP, he talk about isn't no time. It's a tofu cat. Do they have a tofu dog? Can you talk about getting commitment with my SP? He talks about isn't not the time. Says who? Says him? No, says you. Who says it's not the time? You do. No, CJ, but I want him and he says he's not ready yet. No, but he's just a projection of yours. He's just a hologram. And when I say hologram, I say that he's an imagined version of a manifestation of yours. So your specific person is just a vehicle. Your specific person is aiding you into experiencing the commitment. He is not the outcome. His love for you is not the outcome. The outcome, the end of the wish fulfilled, is you experiencing a loving, committed relationship. So the outcome is you being the person that has it. You understand? Your specific person was never the outcome. They were just the delivery guy. They were just the servant serving your purpose. So when you say that I want to get commitment from my SP, first of all, check within yourself. Do I believe I'm worthy? Do I believe I can get the commitment from him? What are my assumptions about me, first of all? And what are my assumptions about men in general and him? Because that's what's playing out in your reality. So when he says, no, this is not a good time, somewhere, somehow, you must have felt not good enough. Are you going to post this live on YouTube? We'll see. Wait. So how do I do my appearance change? My breast to get bigger. How do I get about it? My breast got bigger. I like my breasts. They are the perfect size. And you don't go checking your 3D. You don't go checking your breasts and say, are they bigger now? Are they bigger now? They're not bigger. No. You allow the 3D to reflect that. And how will the 3D reflect that? You won't even know. Someone will come and tell you, oh my God, you have such big breasts. And you're going to say, I do. I didn't even notice it. Thank you so much. I know you do live with your breasts every day, but ignore your 3D in the way that don't allow it to tell you that I don't get bigger breasts. You understand? I did that with being taller. I don't really know if I got taller or people in my reality got shorter, but who the fuck cares? I got my thing, right? I'm having difficulty to believe I'm the prize. How can I change that? Like, I feel I need to earn. Yeah, this is an interesting question. Go back to the fundamentals, Lygia. I'm God. Of course I'm worthy. Isn't God a prize? Your source. Isn't source the prize? Oh my God, this guy keeps sharing his life so I can gift him. How damn rude, wanting gifts. Yeah, change the assumption. No one bothers me anymore. I always get what I write. I write it as thanking note to the universe, feeling grateful. This is good for law of attraction stuff, but you do write on a piece of paper you manifested, and you do thank the universe, which is you. The universe is not outside of yourself, so why would you think that it is? Regardless, you want to take accountability for your own life so that you don't believe that your life is in the hands of the universe, because it's not. Because you're the universe and your life is in your hands and you're the only one with authority and you're the only one that gets to decide. I don't know if you did see my last posts that said you're the only customer in the restaurant called life. You have the menu. Choose! What the fuck do you want to eat? What the fuck are you going to order? Your specific person doesn't get any menu because they don't have any fucking options. The only menu your specific person gets is me, 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 me. That's the only. Stop giving them options. Stop giving them choices because they have none. Regardless, I can't hear you or see you. I close the live and start again. Hey. I love that live, but have to go hugs and kisses. No, Mrs. Fox. No, not yet. Yeah, well, she's gone. Bye-bye, Mrs. Fox. Am o vorbă că nu vede nimeni nici măcar pe gaură, că e realitatea altuia. Ne, cu casele completează perfect. Are you from Eastern Europe? From the accent sounds familiar. I'm from Romania. I don't know where geographically Romania is situated. Like, is it Eastern Europe, Northern? I don't give a fuck. I'm from Romania. And I'm living currently in Greece. Yeah, so true. I thought of this, so I realized I need to change, so I manifested my coaches. Perfect. Romania drift. I wonder if you know how to live in Romania. Fast and Furious. I'm in order to get to my God self by making coaches this manifestation to me. Perfect. I didn't see it off a dog here. Okay. I don't settle for less, but I did this stupid thing. My clothes started fitting loose and I went right away to check the scale, so I messed up losing weight by checking the 3D. Even though I had BBL. The BBL for me is like crumbs. It's like the birds. I don't want a fucking bird. That makes sense, thank you. I will do it like that from now. No options here. They never had to begin with, so you're not taking anything away from them. It's not like they'll understand anything. The only one that can understand and can experience your reality is you. People in your reality cannot even understand or experience anything. They're here for you to experience. They're here to aid you in your experience. So before you think, how is he going, what does he feel? He doesn't feel anything because you're not in his reality to aid him into his manifestation. You're in your reality. You are the only one that gets to feel, that gets to experience. They don't experience anything. Manifesting is so easy. I'm funny with you, CJ. I guess I'm gonna manifest you as a member of my family. Haha. A trip to Greece is my dream. Well, here on my channel, dreams do come true. How do you become more aware that SP has no free will? Reverse engineer. My SP flew from Italy to be with me for a few days. Told me he couldn't resist me. Ooh. How about the 50K? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. No, you're not doing anything wrong, Crystal. Romania Drift, yes. You're not doing anything wrong. I think this live should be definitely on YouTube. Yeah, I should. Why can't I let go? Wait. Well, this is what's stopping your manifestation, Crystal. Why would you believe you're doing something wrong? You're God. God doesn't make mistakes because you're perfect by nature, regardless. I have manifested things I want before, but I still doubt myself. I don't know how to remove the doubt. By reminding yourself that you have manifested things like before. Stop making doubt the enemy. Stop making doubt. Oh, I'm so fucking afraid of doubt because I'm so fucking small. Doubt is bigger than me. No, what the fuck are you talking about? Doubt is your creation. Why the fuck would you be afraid of your own shadow? It's like your own... I'm afraid of my own shadow. Why can't I let go of an SP already in a relationship? Oh, this is an I question. Unfortunately, Mrs. Fox has gone to sleep and she won't be able to bring the butter. Can you do me a favor, wish fulfilled? Can you bring the butter a little? We have a nice question. Why can't I let go of an SP already in a relationship? He seems to be interested. She does spells. Susie. First of all, here we do teach manifestation and we do teach you that you are God. So if you don't believe you're God, you're on the wrong page. Second of all, no one has the fucking power to do any spell in your fucking reality because you're the only boss of your reality. I'm raising my voice so you can slow the volume of your phones. Second of all, why would you let go of a person that you want? If he is in your reality, he is, that's why you want him, he's yours to have. What do you mean you have to let go? Why don't you let go of the doubt and the fear? Why do you have to let go of your desire? Even if you let go of your desire, the desire is going to come back. Because why? Because you are unlimited, you are limitless, and you limit yourself by saying it's wrong, it's shameful, I'm being a bitch for wanting a married person, this is not moral, it's immoral. What the fuck are you talking about? Just because he is in a relationship, it doesn't mean he's dead. It doesn't mean he's in jail. It doesn't mean he's incarcerated. Why do you guys think that it's in a relationship? It's meant for them to be with someone else because if they were mine, they wouldn't be in a relationship in the first place. Well, you manifested them to be in a relationship in the first place because you didn't fucking believe that you can have someone that could be for you. So now that we got the circumstance out of the picture, why don't you allow yourself to have him? Why do you bring morality and she does spells? What the fuck is she? Is she God? No, she's not. You are God. Yes, I think Black Magic by Slayer. Black Magic. And not to get lost in the house, right? Like I shouldn't think about how will he reach out. You don't give a fuck how he will reach out. You could get married without him reaching out. He could show up at your door with a ring. Allow yourself. Allow the 3D to surprise you pleasantly because your 3D is your friend. What do I do if there's a 3P? Do I just not let it in my reality? Yes, you assume that there is no 3P. Stop labeling it as a 3P. You're the only P. When you answered the question, my internet was gone. Well, address your question again. Do we have to affirm every day or just know that is done and not even think about it? It's not about not thinking about it, but it's about like, okay, if you do want to think about it, think about it. But look, the thing is that you don't have to affirm for it every day, but I do want you to remind yourself every day that you're God and remind yourself every day that it's done because it is. Oh my God, that actually helped. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you, Mara. Yes, here. Thank you for the butter. 2 butters. Oh, One would have been enough, but thank you, wish fulfilled. Just in case. You brought me another one just in case. And here can you see? She brought me 2 butters and I just say just in case. Can you see how this works? I'm expecting that someone else would have the same type of question and I'm going to have to bring the second butter. You see? Yes, definitely put this on YouTube. Tonight, you are more in depth and profound with explaining the law than I heard you speak other times. I was more profound. Yes, today I'm more profound and I go in depth. Even in Christianity, God says you can have anything you want if you believe it. Perfect, Romina. Do you see? Period. She could be the dead one. Actually, they are all dead because this is the world of shadows. For everyone that thinks what the fuck is he saying? Everyone is dead, like I'm dealing with a zombie? Go read some Neville fucking Goddard. People get divorced and break up every day, lol. Yeah. I've been thinking if we focus too much on the 3D, it doesn't give the 3D time to change. What? Like the 3D is a shy little girl that says, don't look, I'm changing. Please don't look, I'm putting my clothes on. Please, I'm ashamed, don't look at me. No, what happens when you... What happens with I'll tell you about the butter. When you focus too much on the 3D, you keep alive circumstances that you don't like anymore. The 3D is not too shy to change. Don't worry. It's not a tiny little princess that is too shy to change his clothes and tells you, don't look at me, I'm too shy. I don't want to look at me. No. The 3D changes immediately as soon as you do this. But by keeping your focus on the circumstance, you say, I don't think it's going to change. That's what gives you the impression that the 3D doesn't change. I don't get it with the butter. I lost too many of your lives, I guess. So the butter history, Elena. I once said that you either allow yourself to get fucked in the ass by the 3D or you fuck the 3D in the ass. So in order for the fuckery to go slower and better, you must oil it with butter. So that's with bring the butter, like spread your cheeks and bring the butter. So that it, you understand? Yeah, that. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so thankful for you, user, but you should write your question. I don't know your question. I tried to give you more butter, but TikTok is not allowing more. How many butters did you give? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should make a cake. That much butter is going to make a cake. No poop, I don't know why it is there. Oh man, it froze again on my question. Oh fuck, you're gonna see it on YouTube, doesn't matter. Don't worry, Crystal. You having the desire to have your question answered is going to lead me, is going to make me move under compulsion to post this live on the YouTube so then you can hear your question answered 2 times. So I can manifest an unblock after 2 months and log this. Fuck, girl, you can... Are you a girl or a boy? I don't know what you are. Whatever you want to be, you are going to be. So... Can you manifest an unblock after 2 months? You can manifest fucking marriage. You can manifest this man giving his life for you. So an unblock, it's a little, duh. Yeah, you're God, like, duh. What the fuck is a block? The 3D needs validation from us, not the other way. Yes. I'm laughing my ass off. Why the fuck did they put the emoji of a peach for an ass? It makes no sense. Thanks for explaining it to me. Yeah, I do that. I explain people things. I did that. Wait. What then stop us from being married to SP? Nothing. Nothing stops you. You stop yourself by bringing stupid excuses into your life and manifesting them. Nothing stops you. Because it's only you. Is it a resistance or is one too much on lack? Nothing. It's you believing that there is a resistance. It's you trusting that there is lack. Hey, Anastasia, thank you. Oh, what is this? A package of cigarettes? Yeah, what is it? A perfume? No, I'm sorry, it's a perfume. I'm thinking about cigarettes all day long. Is anyone else frozen? Yes, it's anyone else frozen? No one is frozen. You're the only one frozen. Change your assumption. Crystal, can you hear me? Crystal doesn't hear me. Can anyone answer to Crystal to redo the whole TikTok thing? Not frozen. I have been wavering and can see that in my 3D. Any tips to get back on track quickly? The best tip, stop wavering. Easy peasy, cheesy feezy. Thank you, Elena, for the message you gave Crystal Robles. There are many creators who always say you should let go and no longer think about your manifestation. Well, yeah, Wish Fulfilled brought the butter for the many creators. That's why you brought so many butters, Wish Fulfilled. You knew this question was going to come. I don't give a fuck what many creators say. I don't give a fuck what they think. I want you to make your own rules. Do you want to let go of your desire? Or do you want to let go of the worry and the doubt? Maybe when they say let go, maybe they say let go of the doubt, not let go of your desire. Why the fuck would you settle for the idea that I'm not gonna get what I want? Why? You should no longer think about your manifestation. Don't think about it. Maybe you get it, maybe you don't. You should detach. Bitch, I want my manifestation. Then let go of it and let the universe decide. What the fuck are you talking about? What universe? No, I think I'm gonna let go of the worry and doubt. Thank you very much. I don't need your fucking stupid opinion. Okay? Unless you said let go of the worry and doubt. Then I agree with you. And first of all, you know what? You're just a creator. And I'm gonna make my own rules. And if I wanna obsess over my manifestation, I'm gonna do so. If I like being obsessed about my manifestation, I'm gonna do so because it's my life, it's my world, it's my rules. And I'm still gonna assume that regardless of what I do, think, say, I'm gonna always get my way, regardless. I can obsess over it. If I obsess over it, it's gonna come faster. Haha, look at me, God making my own reality. Because that's what it is. I'm God making my own reality. I'm God making my own rules. So if I want to forget about my manifestation and decide it's gonna come, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna forget about my manifestation and it's gonna come. If I assume that even if I obsess over my manifestation, it's gonna come, it's gonna come. A little doubt is not gonna disturb me because I'm God. So I choose my path, whatever path I want. It's my world, it's my rules. I'm God, not them. I'm God. I get to decide what I do. Unless if it's unpleasant and it's keeping me in a state that constantly reminds me that I don't have it. But once I'm aware I'm God, I can do whatever I want. But if I'm not aware I'm God, and I do things that remind me constantly that I'm a victim, waiting and waiting and wishing and hoping and being grateful for something that I already fucking have, then let go of the victim mindset. You don't have to let go of your desires, because desires come from within you. Okay? This woman did a video saying if you didn't change your beliefs, you can get SP by losing again. Yes, it's true. That upset me so much. Upset you why? It's not about changing your beliefs. It's about changing your self-image. Because look, in my opinion, beliefs are like the small crumbs that create the bread. So why would I sit around and change the breadcrumbs when I can change the whole bread? So why would I sit around and change every single belief when I can change my whole identity, my whole image of self? Because look, every identity has its own set of beliefs. So if I do affirm for my SP and I do get him to come into my experience, and I do get my experience, if I SP and I do get him to come into my experience, and I do get my experience, if I worthy and I do still believe that this is too good to be true, then I'm gonna lose him. Because why? I created, and this is how you can understand, baby cupcakes, that manifestation is always instant. The 3D always reflects who you are being. So you have to change self. This is what I need. Yay! Perfect! I need to put some wood in my... I don't know, Bobby. I just put some wood in my fireplace. What are your thoughts on tarot? Who gives a fuck about tarot? I used to like tarot readings. Who gives a fuck about? It's entertaining if you do it for entertaining, but it doesn't predict the future. It just reflects your assumptions. Okay. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna do a cigarette and refocus, okay? I'm still here, but I won't answer any question for 2 minutes. And I'm probably gonna mute my microphone. So you can have a laugh in the chat if you want to, until I finish my break. Okay, back to the questions. Let go of the doubt, let go of the... How let go of the dumb assumptions? Yes, Elena. If I imagined Kim Kardashian as my mom, will my real mom reflect that image? Ashley, your real mom could turn out to be Kim Kardashian. The 3D can reflect, yes, everything. There are infinite set of circumstances, so I cannot guess what circumstance. How can it manifest, you understand? That's why you shouldn't get stuck on the how. Because there are infinite scenarios of how an assumption can manifest. I didn't let go and still manifested shit for my SP. I didn't fully believe it still happened. Yes. I wonder if you had to let go of your bad assumptions when you manifested a breakup. Did you let go of the breakup? Did you forget about your SP being a badass motherfucker? You didn't forget about it. Hey, Arya. That upsets me. They teach people that you can lose your SP when you did everything to get him back. Look, the thing is that you don't have to do everything to get him back because... Look, the thing is, baby cupcakes. If you don't change self and you still act as a triggered bitch, you're going to manifest over and over again the same thing. You understand me? What if I still love my SP, but I just don't want to put energy no more in manifesting him? Then don't give a fuck. I feel like a villain lately. Yes, that's how you should feel. How do you feel about the whisper method? What about it? You are sending thoughts to your specific people every second. You don't have to use the whisper method. You're whispering thoughts in their heads 24/7. Is it a problem I get news about the shit I manifest for him, talk about it, and enjoy hearing what happens? It's not a problem. Why would it be a problem? Enjoy yourself. It's your reality. Don't judge yourself, honestly. What are your thoughts on tarot? I told you it's just a reflection on the 3D. Don't do it on purpose. It's like... Tarot reading is like stalking your SP, believing that they have an individual life outside of you. You understand? That's what tarot does. It anchors you in not knowing your God. It anchors you in your victim mindset of believing that there is a world outside of yourself that you have to predict. That the tarot predicts the future. No, fuck that. You decide your future. How to manifest commitment, he being devoted to me. Ligia, you manifest yourself being the woman that it's always chosen and devoted to. That's how you manifest commitment. What if I told you, well, I'm deciding that he never leaves me ever again. Yes, but you have to change yourself, you understand? You must become the person that knows. Okay, Enjoy will be here. Thank you, Candy. I never had those thoughts that he would leave me if I got him back, till I heard Laws say it. Well, she was speaking the truth, because if you don't change your identity, you're gonna create the same fuckery for yourself, you understand? If you don't change the identity and you don't understand that there are no excuses, there is no one against you, you are still going to think thoughts that are going to manifest those kind of circumstances. So I just need to let go of doubt for the 50K, so I just don't know where it's gonna come from. Don't worry about the how. Why would you care about the how, your source? Let the 3D figure it out. So guys, honestly, let the 3D do its job. Don't sit around and figure out All the shit. Like, if you're God and you have to do anything in the 3D, then what is the 3D going to do? Why the fuck would you create the 3D? Let it do its job. Don't do both jobs. You have one job. Know what you want and know that it's done. That's it. That's it. And allow the 3D to do its motherfucking job. You're paying your 3D every second with your attention. It should do the job it's paid for. Can I assume that affirming alone works for me in getting my manifestation? Look, Christina, the honest truth is that even thoughts are affirmation, so affirmation is not a technique. And yes, you can decide that only by being aware of my desire, it manifests. I don't even have to affirm for it. Should we be villains with our thoughts about SP? You should be villain in general. A villain always gets what they want, and God is a villain. To change identity, you mean just absolutely believe we're source? Yes, and trust and know that you can be whoever you want to be. Being a villain means you're being selfish. You know your desires are meant for you. You know your desires are inevitable. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining this live today. I'm not gonna promise you a live tomorrow. Maybe there will be one. I will see. I was afraid to make circumstances real and keep him in the old version. Because I enjoyed the shit I command. No, you don't. You don't keep any version. Unless you say you do. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. Thank you. You're absolutely right. When just decide. Will you post it on YouTube? Yes, we'll see. So, until next time, manifest your fucking desires. I am expecting success stories next time. Success stories. Many of you are getting what you want. Okay?